Hello everybody, how are we doing? So I'm back. I've still not recovered. There may have been tears. Yep, a couple of days back at work, started unpacking some of the bits and bobs, and I know people like seeing haul videos, and I thought, you know what, let's show off some of the bits we bought. I thought there wasn't a lot we'd bought. Turns out, looking at the bed, we did buy quite a bit, so this might be, might want to skip through some bits, but I think there's some cool items we've bought. I try and remember prices as best I can. If any parents are watching this, don't be judgmental, all right? I'm sure you bought stuff as a kid too. So I hope you enjoy. There's going to be a bunch of things from Universal, from Walmart, from Disney, all manner of things. So I hope you enjoy. Let's have some fun. So those that know me know I like a castle, and yeah, there's going to be some castle unveilings a bit later, but should we start off with Walmart, shall we? Let's go there first. Okie dokie, so we're starting with Walmart stuff. So we went to Walmart when we got to Universal. We thought we'd have a look round. Never normally get a chance because we're normally staying just on Disney. See whether or not there was some weird and wacky stuff, and we did. We saw some weird and wacky people, very large cakes, large boxes, cereal boxes, mental size. But obviously we weren't going to bring any of that stuff home. We did buy a bunch of food, but we kind of got through that. A couple of bits of food that did come back. These Reese's Chips Ahoy. I don't like Reese's, but Rachel thought they were really good. But they were like $3, which is quite a lot. I mean, that's one thing I did notice for this trip. Things are quite expensive, even going to places like Walmart when I was told it'd be cheap. Wasn't really so much. I mean, I bought a big old bottle of pop as well, and that was still $3.50 in terms of dollars, so it wasn't as cheap as we were expecting, so we didn't actually spend that much there. Another thing we got, animal crackers. It's the kind of thing that you see in the films. It's like, oh, you know what, we'll give that a go. A bunch of animals, although we did try one box and they seem like stale biscuits really. But anyway, you got them because you just got to. So one thing that is a little bit sacrilegious, and I'm sorry about that, in order to get stuff home, we had to butcher some of the boxes in order to fit some of the stuff in. One of those included is this guy. This is a Walmart exclusive Alan Grant figure from Jurassic World Dominion. I saw it, I wanted it. I know everyone who collects pops is like, oh my god, you got rid of the box! And that is true, I did get rid of the box, but I don't see them as a financial investment. I just like them, I like to collect them. It will go out on display like this anyway, so it's neither here nor there for me. But it was $15. Haven't seen him in the UK, so I'm happy I got that guy. Also, completely random, Baby Yoda, but it's a bop it. If you can hear it. There we go.
Bop it to start.
And it's a bit of a creepy voice from The Mandalorian, but here we go.
I score 12.
Okay, ready?
Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it.
I'm gonna get it wrong now.
Oh no. Score 8.
I mean, it was really cool. It's a bit wicked. I think it was $25. Did we need it? Did we need? No. Alice wanted it, and Rachel convinced me that we needed to take it home.
Let's
So
give it a rest.
yeah, the Mandalorian's a bit creepy in this. It is actually his voice, it says, but it does sound a little bit creepy. Anyway, what else have we got? Because we were trying to keep Alice entertained. Squishums, no value to anybody, but Alice likes them, so I think that was $5 maybe. There was a pack of 4, but she's lost one already. Yeah. And then the last two things that I can recall us getting, I was told getting dated merch for Disney World was going to be difficult, and it was. We almost found nothing at all. So we came across a 2022 keyring. Rachel bought that, I think it was like $2. And also a shot glass, or a toothpick holder as they call it. Again, does it have a price on it? No, I think it was I don't know, $3 or $4. It's okay, it's just a little memento, just remember the year. So that was it from Walmart. It arguably cost us more in Uber prices than it did for the actual stuff we bought, but let's move on to Universal stuff, shall we? And we're back. Okay, so Universal Studios. So we started at Cabana Bay. When I went in there, we looked for some merchandise. There were some t-shirts that were quite nice, but nothing particularly that I was going to be wearing, and we didn't want to blow the budget on things like that, really. There was no fridge magnets, which is a disappointment. No pins. The only thing was a hanging decoration for a Christmas tree, but looked a bit odd, so we didn't bother with that in the end. The Lowe's Royal Pacific, however, we got a postcard. That actually came free as we checked in. That was a nice little free gift. We'll take that every day of the week. The only other things, really, did I get a? Here we go. I did get a magnet. So there's a magnet from the second hotel. Focused, yeah. Yeah, it's nothing fancy, but you know we wanted it. But that is $9 for that. Really plain. I mean, it was a swanky hotel, don't get me wrong, but I guess the prices reflect that. But hey ho. When we went in there though, they said if we were celebrating anything, it technically wasn't my birthday that week, but they still gave me a birthday badge. And then I said, well, we were meant to come last year when it was my anniversary for 10 years, and they actually made me this badge. That was quite nice of them. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, well, how about you're all celebrating? So Alice and Rachel got one. So 3 badges, can't really complain, I suppose. When we went to Volcano Bay, which was the first day, we did have a look around. So we found this magnet here. That was £9 as well. And then the same in a pin. I was really surprised considering how great Volcano Bay is. The lack of merch, really. There's a couple of funky t-shirts, but then the t-shirts, well, the great designs were with t-shirt styles we wouldn't have. So really long sleeves or like a long v-neck was like, I wouldn't wear that. So that was a little disappointing, but it did save us money. And then we did get this universal pin. So it's all 3 of the parks, and as we were staying, we felt it was very fitting. This one is nine as well. Bit better value, I felt, than the Lowe's Royal Pacific one, but I bought it nonetheless. So, Velocicoaster. Set of magnets here. These were 12. Just your plain flat ones. Sorry for the reflection. There we go. Fell in love with those. Needed those for the fridge. Not quite sure how we're going to fit it all in, but that's beside the point right now. Okay, so where should we go next? Okay. Postcards. Alex is a big old collector of postcards, so this is just a set of postcards. I just added images for 12, just for a collection. They won't be sent to anybody. What else have we got? Okay, so I don't know if you've ever heard of Metal Earth. So they're just sheets of metal that you can take out with pliers and then try to make into a creation. This one is the front gates of Universal Studios. This is for me. They had a bunch, including the globe. But I felt I had more chances of achieving this one than the globe, because the globe's all curves and stuff, and I think I'd just fail miserably and cut my hand open, and I don't need that. But this was 25. Overpriced maybe, but I loved it. What else did we buy? Okay, so the Grinch, not the Grinch, Dr. Zeus in fact. Set of pens, bought 2. Rachel is a teacher, and it's the teacher of all things, so one is for her, one is for a gift. If you're seeing this gift person. Yeah, these were 10 each, set of pens. Just happy with that. Also a set of teacher of all things as well to have at school, with the Dr. Zeus and thing 1 and 2. Do we have a price for that? No price for that, but I want to say they're about 20. They're quite expensive. Did I have another lanyard? I did. I bought the Velocicoaster one. I don't know if you can make that out. If I can work a camera out. Jurassic World Velocicoaster, Orlando, Florida. Raptors on there as well. And then I bought the pouch with it as well. I think that was an extra $5 to tack it on. So yeah, $25 for that, and then tax on top. So you're talking like 27, 28. Not cheap. You can see straight away, like, money's kind of going already. One thing I had seen before I arrived that I really wanted was this. You can build the ride vehicle off the Velocicoaster. So this is $40. It's made out of wood. I don't know how difficult it is to make it, but it looked really cool in the shop. I wanted one. They do have a $150 one, which is like the whole train, smaller carriages, but they didn't have that. But that's probably a good thing, because that's another $150 I would have spent. Right, patches. Rachel and Alice collect patches. So Rachel's a big Fast and Furious fan. The attraction is a bit meh, but she liked the pin, the patch I should say, rather than the pin. That was $8. There's a lot of Fast and Furious merch in the shop, but almost nothing that's actually attraction based. It's all just standard family stuff. There we go. It's a shame it's not actually, I mean, it's got Despicable Me Minion Mayhem in the corner, but they don't actually on the patches show anything of the theme park. But Alice is a massive fan, so I can't really turn down my daughter, can I? So I like those. What else did we get? Okay, so t-shirts. You can probably see the one I'm wearing. Jurassic Park River Adventures. There we go. Yeah, so I love that. That's the original Jurassic Park ride that they've had in the park. And I bought the poster that goes with it. They do a poster to all of the attractions, but unfortunately that's the only one they had in stock. Also purchased the Velocicoaster Baby Blue. I love that one. Actually, I own these two. Must Go Faster Velocicoaster t-shirt. And Pteranodon Flyers. Finally got to ride it with Alice. Really enjoyed it. Pteranodon Flyers is really difficult to get on. You have to be an adult with a child that is between, I want to say 32 inches and 42 inches perhaps. If the child is below that or above that, you cannot ride. Adults can't go by themselves, so it's really difficult to get on. And it's the first and it will be the only time I get to go, because even if I get to go back to America again, it's going to be in a number of years' time, at which point Alice will be too tall. So one done. Got a t-shirt to commemorate it, but there we go. Okay, so what else did we get? Still going in Universal Studios. Heck. All right, Ollivander's Harry Potter. I'm sure there's some Harry Potter fans out there. I don't know if you watched my vlogs, but if you did, there was one point that we went to Ollivander's and Alice was selected to use her magic and have her wand selected. Now technically she didn't get selected the first time, we had to go back around again and I kind of gave the eyes and then Alice got selected and it all went really well. But what you may not know is that after it's like, this is your wand, Alice. They take you out the back and then they go, that'll be $65 please, Alice. And then obviously you can't really say no at that point, so Alice got her wand and she was very excited about it. This is the one that she got. So it's not from the film, it's just inspired by the film, but it is one of the interactive ones. So around the two Harry Potter lands, you get a map as well. It shows you all of the locations that you can do your tricks. So that was very cool. It was expensive. Had Alice not been selected, we probably wouldn't have bothered buying her a wand, but she was. It was all part of the fun. We did it for 2 days. Was it worth 65? If we went back again, I'll take it, but hey ho, it is what it is. If I'm just going to be hemorrhaging money, I might as well go for a full one. Right, press pennies. Anyone done that before? Press pennies? You may have seen them about. They're big in America. So I've got the little book. This one is filled out, but some of these are actually my old ones. You can probably even tell from the camera, the dark looking ones are my old ones. They cost $1 each. You don't have to put a penny in anymore. This one you literally just tap in your card or put in a physical dollar and out it shoots. They're not going to come out on cameras. I'm not even going to bother trying, but there's some really cool ones on here. We like collecting them. I've been collecting them for like 20 years now. So it's nice to actually complete the album. I want to say the book was 10. It comes with a little Orlando one there. Yeah, a bunch of pennies. It's a cheap thing for kids to enjoy. Right, so a couple more things. We're almost at the end now. Popcorn buckets, that's a big thing now. Yep. What am I ever going to do with this? Even lights up. Look. Ooh. So I want to say this is 25, maybe. Big old Jurassic Park fan, so I bought it. Inside at the moment, it's got the sweets that we got from trick-or-treating at Mickey's Not So Scary. But it did have popcorn in it. It was filled up with popcorn first time we bought it. And then it was only, I think, $2 maybe to refill it throughout the day. But we forgot to bring it back, so that wasn't really much good. And then it took up lots of suitcase space, so we had to try and find something to fill it with, and the sweets was what went in it. Okay, so there is another one though. Of course there is another one, because we bought that first one, and then it's a minion on a unicorn, and Alice just fell in love with it. We saw it first day, and I went, no, we'll see what happens. And then every day she went past the poster and they'd run out, and she kept going, oh, you said you'd buy it for me. And then on the last day we bumped into it, so we bought it. I want to say she's like 35. Look at the eyes move. 35. We filled it once. It was a nightmare to get the popcorn out. It was a nightmare to wash it out. Practically, it's awful. Does it fit in the suitcase? No, because it's a bit too deep. Can you put anything inside it? Not really, because it's a pain in the bum. Holiday took. That's what you do. Okay. All right, we're almost at the end of Universal, I promise. Okay. Stuff for my daughter. She's gonna, you know, give me the eyes, Daddy, and I'm gonna say yes. So Horton Hears a Who. Through Zeusland, she loved it. She wanted it. How am I gonna say no? A Jurassic Park one. I'm definitely not gonna say no to this one. So this one's little Jurassic Park. Ellie Sadler, looking like a Triceratops. They actually had a set of 4 with Hammond, Alan Grant, and Ian Malcolm. I am normally a completist, but I withheld and was quite behaved on that, to be fair. If Kim is watching, she might be watching. She's my sister. These are for the twins. I haven't seen them yet. Thing 1 and 2. Yay. I'll let you decide which one's 1 and 2. Okay. Right, is it 2 more things? 2 more things. Oh no. 3 more things from Universal, and then we're going to call that, and then go to Disney stuff. Okay, so a Jurassic Park one. I'd already bought the Velocicoaster one, but Jurassic Park is my actual original love. Jurassic World just gets by on being on the same franchise, but it's not as dear to me as Jurassic Park is. Although the Velocicoaster is, oh, chef's kiss. Okay, so 3 more things. One I can just about show there because it's attached to something else. There's an ET keyring thing. It's actually a patch, and Rachel was really disappointed because she wanted an ET patch for a blanket. She couldn't get one. It's only this keyring. She's going to try and butcher it at some point. Yeah, so there's going to be something that's going to horrify you. Alice liked the Jimmy Fallon ride, and even more so, loved the panda from it. When we went in the queue, there was Panda on the floor. She interacted, had a photo, loved it, and then Panda was on the ride, so she fell in love with it. It's a backpack. It's massive. I think it was $40. Now, this was a pain to get home because this took up so much space, and I'm like, we could have done extra things in the suitcase. But anyway, it's a massive panda. There we go. I've got no other words. And then the other thing, massive unicorn from the Minions. It at least has the Despicable Me Minion Mayhem on the label, so you at least know where it's come from. It's like a massive pillow. And she really enjoyed that. She cuddled that every night, so I can't really begrudge her having that one. I want to say that's everything from Universal. I'm looking around. I think that's it. So now we're going to cut it. I'm going to move all the stuff, and we're going to start on Disney bits, okay? Hope you're still with me. No? Hello, we're back, and I've been joined by a special guest. Say hello, Alice.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. I thought you were going to say hello, Alice. No?
But I'm Alice.
Okay. Anyway, right. So we're going to do some Disney stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to start with is going to start with the free stuff. This is the stuff that we either stole or were given for free. So when we turned up to the hotel, it was like, what can we get? Oh, free bath soap, H2O branded. That's actually ending next year. So that's going to be worth absolutely nothing at all. But we'll probably hang on to it, not use it, and find it in a cupboard in a couple of years' time. But free soap, going to take that. When we turned up as well, and I logged in, it's like, are you celebrating anything? And I said, I'm celebrating my birthday. So they gave me a badge. This badge here. And it says John, which is my surname. They got my name confused. So we had to go back and ask someone else and get my actual name. So that's cool. All that on my birthday. So people said happy birthday, which was wicked. Rachel may have on the last day stolen this. This is the Room Occupied sign with Peter Pan on it. Yeah, Mummy took this. She was like, oh, what's that over there? And snuck it in the suitcase, and away we went. So there we go. She stole that. That's Mummy. A bit of packaging. Everyone likes a bit of packaging. It's 50th branded, so that was off some of the food wrapping. It was nice and clean. I took it. What we're going to do with it, not a clue, but it's free, so I'll have it. This is another thing that your mum stole. Yeah. A Walt Disney World Resorts pen. When she went and asked for some help, she signed something, and then yoink. So watch out if Rachel's about. That's what I'm going to say. Cups. Some random cups that we took. I don't know if you can see on there. There's a bunch of characters on there that had water in it. Easy to clean out, so we brought those home. And a couple of little Coca-Cola cups as well. You can ask for free water at any of the restaurants. And they come in these lovely little cups. So I managed to steal 3 that didn't decompose on the way. So we won't use those anymore, just nice as a little memento that didn't cost anything. Another thing we got when we went to Ogre's Cantina. Do you remember Ogre's Cantina? Yeah. And you didn't have a drink, did you? No, that's fine. You got to be 21 or over to have a drink, and you got to show your ID card. But you can get coasters, and these are Star Wars coasters, and they give you one for each one of the drinks you have. But obviously, once your drink goes onto it, it kind of falls apart. So as you leave, be really nice to somebody and go, look, is it possible to have a coaster or a set of coasters? And he went in his pocket and he took out a bunch. A couple of them are swaps, but they're free, they're great. I'll have them again. I won't use them because they will fall apart if I use them, but there's not many things you get for free at Disney, so definitely take those. And bearing in mind how much the price of the drinks were, I think like the cheapest alcoholic drink is at least $15, so you want to kind of get your money's worth. Another thing we got for free is this. And what's this, Alice? Can you tell me what this is?
My Wilderness Explorer book.
Yes, so this is a free thing you can do. So this is at the Animal Kingdom. You go to one of, I think there's about 20 stations, isn't it, around the park, and you see the little Wilderness Explorer person, and they give you this book. And around the book there should be a map in here somewhere. You find the map. There we go. So there's a map with all the little stations around the park, and you go to them. There's a nice little helpful person there, and they will go through something to do, some learning about the animals, how to save the planet and stuff, and then they will give you a badge. And you enjoyed doing that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we did it for 2 days, and then at the end, if you complete it all, which Alice did, she gets completers badges. Yeah, and you were well happy at that, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I definitely recommend it. If you're doing one day at Animal Kingdom, it's probably not worth your time because you're going to be running around. However, we had 3 days. We'd kind of knocked most of the park out in the first day, so we had 2 days spare. Not spare, but you know, a bit of time where between rides and shows that we could just kind of knock a couple of these out. And you really enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely recommend that. Free to everyone. Yes, we like that. We'll show that postcard later. Right, next thing, Halloween stuff. So we went to the very first Halloween party, didn't we?
Yes.
And what you get for your money, I want to say our Halloween tickets were about $140 each. And we got a Let's Boo This Not So Scary bag. Disney World 50th emblazoned and 50th on the back. Now that's really cool, right? We got one of those each. Oh, Alice is picking up the bag of sweeties. Now it didn't come in this pink container. Now there were so many sweets that we got between the 3 of us, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So many. We ended up spending the next 2 weeks eating some of these sweets.
Yeah.
And then when it came to packing, we actually ran out of space, so only a few of them actually came back, and it's still a lot. Kind of things you get, like little Twixes, kind of normal chocolates. You get a lot of Starburst, different flavours. Snickers, kind of ordinary Snickers, that just tiny ones, and then you get like bags of like M&Ms, although the ones we've opened have melted a little bit, not really surprising in the weather. Milky Ways, although they are a little bit more like Mars bars really, rather than the traditional Milky Way we have over here. Snickers almond brownies, yeah, it's just a lot of the same, just different flavours really. You know what? It was fun doing it. You loved doing it, didn't you? Yeah, you kept making us go around, which was fun. What else did we get at the Halloween party? We also, as we left, every person that went to the Halloween party got, I can't get it out of the packet, this poster, 50th anniversary poster. It's nicely printed. We've got 3, so I'm sure if someone else wants one of them, I'm sure we can give them away. But we'll hang one up, and the rest, you know, see if anybody wants any. You also got a map as you came in, just explaining some of the treats and stuff, and their locations for bits and bobs. Although when we turned up, it wasn't very clear. You didn't have much time to think about it, so it might be worth watching some vloggers and getting some tips about locations of where to be, because we found you could only really queue for 1 or 2 characters, because the queues get so big, and then you want to see the shows and the trick-or-treating and stuff, and if you have bad weather like us, it kind of shoehorns what you can and can't do. But it was fun. In terms of merch, there was some merch, but there was big queues that first night. The exclusive stuff we couldn't get anywhere near. And then unfortunately not many things are dated. So like we got this pin because I love Donald Duck, and it's got Happy Halloween. Is it gonna focus? Gonna focus on my face. There we go. Happy Halloween 2022. But it isn't actually got it on the pin. So if I put the pins up, I guess I'll remember it's that year because it's the only year I've done it. But yeah, it really wasn't anything dated. That was a definite theme in Disney World. Nothing's dated. And then the other thing we didn't need, because you've already seen we've got several popcorn buckets, was another popcorn bucket, this time a Halloween one. I guess it would go on display every Halloween for us. Again, filled with popcorn. Again, very difficult to get the popcorn out and very difficult to clean. I think it was $30 maybe. You don't know. No, you're just smiling with me. But yeah, we bought it. It was cool. Yes, so I think that is our freeness and our Halloween gear. Yes, okay, let's get some more stuff. So when I said all the Universal stuff, what I actually meant was there was one more thing. It's the little car from the Jimmy Fallon ride. Jimmy Fallon looks nothing like Jimmy Fallon. I mean, it looks absolutely nothing like him, but I like the car. I like getting an attraction vehicle. So, yep, that was a little purchase at $17. Yeah, another little car. Right, next up we've got magic bands. So, that is one, if it focuses, not on my face. Is attraction vehicles. It's still wanting to focus on my face, get my face out of the screen. There we go. Right, there we go. So we've got the 50th emblem on there and a load of attraction vehicles. So I found this one really cool. Rachel got It's Tea Time. Alice in Wonderland inspired, which is what we like. And what did Alice get? Where's Alice? Are you going to show it up to the camera? No? So we have Grogu the Child. She loved this one. And rightly so. Okay, so we've got some patches. You want to show me some patches? Okay, do you want to show it up or need to show it up? Yeah? Okay, so we've got a little Grogu one. This is for Alice's patch, yeah? This is for your patch quilt, yeah? Yeah? That one was 10. Want to grab another one? So then Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. So we've got a Guardians of the Galaxy patch. This one again is 10. A little disappointed by the Guardians of the Galaxy merch. Nothing particularly based around the ride. Just kind of like if I took this away, would you know it's from the attraction? No. But there we go. Hopefully they'll work on that. Another one. So I Am Groot again. See, Wonders of Xandar, which is the Epcot Pavilion and the ride that goes there. But if I do that, it just says I Am Groot, and it just looks like something from Marvel. But it's what we had to buy. So Alice will enjoy it on her quilt. Got some more? Send them up. Send them up. What we got here? So we have the Black Spire Outpost, Galaxy's Edge, with the Millennium Falcon there. That's really cool. Although I think Mummy's stealing that one. What else we got? Aha! Set of headband ones. What else we got? Oh, set of 4. Here we go. I'm going to lean a bit closer so I can read it. So, please stand clear of the doors on the monorail. Love that. The People Mover, fantastic ride. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. That's also a ride as well. And then this one about the grass. I don't know if I really get that reference, but it was worth it for the other 3. That was 25 each. Not too bad, though. That was probably worth it to us. But that was cool. We've got one more. Yeah?
One more.
One more. Minnie Mouse. So, the patches, they love the patches, but except for that Galaxy's Edge one, they're all a little bit bland. They're not hugely attraction based, which is a little disappointing. We did keep looking around, and there was a couple more patches, but I think there was a Dole Whip one. But again, out of context, would you know what it is? Probably not. But yeah, we like what we got. So magnets. Right. So there we go. Disney World 50th. Looks a little bit like an eye mask. I really like all the design work on this. I wanted a T-shirt of it, but I only found one. It was not suited to what I wear. But that was quite cool. That was 15 though. Quite expensive. Another 50th one. Again, really like the design on that. Again, would have loved it as a t-shirt, but again, didn't exist. This one 15 again. One of the few things I found with 2022 on it. This one again 15. All very one-dimensional, but hopefully means it won't break apart. But yeah, very cool. I like to get all those. This is a smaller one here. Let's create a celebration. We like that. Do we have more magnets? Yes, we do. Magnets keep on coming. This one is very reminiscent of the pin badge that they have everywhere. Yeah, so we like that one. That one's, don't lose it. That one's all embossed. Got a bit more to it. I love my Disney dog. Our dog is called Belle. Seemed very fitting that we have this to remember her. Nice. Bye-bye. We all have All-Star Resorts one. Encompasses all three All-Star things. I would really prefer them to have a sports, music and movies separate one. I've stayed at sports before and now at movies. I'd like it to be a little bit more defined really, but I guess they see it as being the cheap hotel, so you know, get you cheap stuff, I guess. Another one of the same magnet, sorry. A bit smaller. I don't know how many of these we're going to use or actually give as gifts. This is a clip one. Not really needing the clip, but again, I love the design on it. Again, why is it not a t-shirt? I don't know, but yeah, I love that. It's red in price. What does that mean? I can't remember. I'm going to say 15 off the top of my head. Any more magnets, Alice? Can you see? Oh, one more. One more magnet, kind of. Honorary Guardians. Now, this is one of the few things that I saw. Now, I wanted a Guardians pin, and they didn't have any other than just saying like Guardians Galaxy, which didn't mention the ride at all. At the end of the ride, as a spoiler, they make you honorary Guardians, and so I like this pin, but it's not a pin. It's not really, well, it is a magnet, but technically what it's meant to be is I'm meant to put this under the shirt, put this on top and wear it like this. I'm not going to. I'm either going to put it on the fridge or I'm going to try and work out a way to make it into a pin. That was 10. Came out of the packaging just to make a bit more space. Okay, so what should we move on to next? Should we go on to the pin badges? Yeah? Okay. Oh no, one more magnet. One more magnet. He's lying. Okay, one more Guardians of the Galaxy magnet. It's Rocket. In the ride, you go through wormholes. So in theory, he's going through one wormhole, coming out the other. That was quite funky, wasn't it, Alice? You got this little Groot. You had the decision, and you wanted Rocket, didn't you? Yeah. So we got Rocket, and to be fair, the Groot was like adult Groot, so he was quite a long magnet. So it would have really been a bit awkward sticking out of our fridge, to be fair. Look at that. I said it was the last one, and then I completely lied and keep finding more. Okay, so we also got the Guardians of the Galaxy ride vehicle with Rocket and Groot. So when I said there wasn't much with them specifically ride attraction, what I really meant is a few bits. This was 10, this one. I didn't think this was too bad. Yeah, we'll definitely be keeping that one for sure. Okay, so pins. Actually going to talk about pins now. Silly sausage. Okay, so who have we got first? You wanna hold this one up?
Can't see it.
Can't see it? Who is it? Who is it?
Figment.
It's Figment. Let's have a look. There's Figment. So it's the Food and Wine Festival. He's the mascot of this one. So we had to have it. But that is 18. 18, and that's before tax. So yeah, that was a terrible cut. But hey ho, she wanted to grab something. Bring it out, bring it out. There we go. So we got the pin, and we also got the plate. This is for Alice. She loved Figment. But there was like no toys of Figment anyway. No teddies, no nothing. So she's sad. So we're going to be on eBay and trying to find something. Right, let's find some more pins, shall we? So this one is a present. Kim, hold your ears, look away. It's a balloon pin. She'll know what this means. It's pretty. I like it. Just a little present for her. So, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. We love this attraction. I'm sorry if other people don't. This is a really cool pin. This was only 10, and I don't understand as to why. Because not only is it a really good pin, but it also has a moving function of him going up and down as well. Really like this one. One of my favourite ones. Like, saw it and was like, yep, need that in my life. What else did we get? So Rachel wanted a Wildcats one. This is from the High School Musical movies or TV series. Either way, she loves it. It's her childhood, so she wanted that one. Can't really say no. Again, I think that was 10. Harmonious, the nighttime fireworks show at Epcot. Really enjoyed it. So this was the pin that goes with it, if it will focus. That was a really nice one as well. That was 13, that one. What else have we got here? So Kite Tails. That was a bizarre show at Animal Kingdom. It's very short, it's weird. Bizarre kites, they crash. It definitely won't be there next time I go. So I had to have this pin. It's the only merchandise I saw, so I had that one. Again, 13. When I last went 5 years ago, Pandora, World of Avatar just opened, and it's celebrating its 5th year. There was a really cool t-shirt that had this design on as well, but they're all XXL and larger. And I may be big, but I'm not that big. So all I could get was this pin. But this was, again, 18. Things are definitely going up in price, that's for sure. What else did we have? We had, Toy Story Land. We love Toy Story Land, didn't we? Yeah, so it's got Slinky on it and Alien Swirling Saucers. First time we tried either of those rides. Which was your favourite of the two? Both of them, there we go. We heard it from the child's mouth. She couldn't tell me which one was better. A couple of pins from Galaxy's Edge now. So this one is Black Spire Outpost. So representing for me personally the lightsaber building that I did. At the bottom, I can't remember his name, but he operates the shop in the area. The droid from the droid building, the flying Millennium Falcon at the top, if it stays in focus, and the stormtroopers that just generally walk around. So I kind of like that one, it encompasses everything. And then this one is DJ Rex from the Cantina. I love this. Love this one. DJ Rex, always a favourite when he was on Star Tours. Both pins only 10. I didn't think that was too shabby really compared with some of the other things. And then the last Galaxy's Edge pin I had is this one here. So this one you can only get if you build the lightsaber. It officially is Disney's Galaxy's Edge on the back. Probably won't focus. It might do. So when you go to build a lightsaber, you can pick one of 4 types to build. And I went for the nature one, I think, which is why it came with the Rancor tooth at the bottom. So when you pay your money, you get one of 4 exclusive pins that you wear, so that when you turn up, they know what pieces to give you when you make your lightsaber. So that's really cool. But the only way to collect all of them is by paying a lot of money. So I'll be just getting one of those. Okay, so year 1. Now this pin we didn't see until like day 10 of our holiday. It's a spinning one. It's the only one we saw that was dated, so I had to have it. $15 for that one. Last couple of days we were there, those kind of sprung up everywhere, so I assume it's just been late getting in with that one. And then we've got 50th anniversary ones. So again, Kim, look away. So I got 2 of these ones. So it's the 50th with the Castle Mickey Minnie. I wanted one for myself and one as a gift. Also, this one I believe is going to be a gift as well. This one's limited release with the 50 and Mickey Mouse on there. We like that one. And then this one is definitely not a gift because I love this one. There we go. Iridescent 50th Castle. Love that pin. I think these are all a 10 to 15. I think they just have colours on the back. A couple of little buttons. Everyone loves buttons, right? And the last one was a mystery pack. I thought, you know what, last day, let's get some. And there's like these really cool ones on there. And what am I going to get? Well, if you saw the video, I got 2 really lame ones, but they're 18 without tax, and I wasn't going to do it again. So hey ho. Okay, what else did we have here? All right, so Alex is just handing me. Kim, look away. This is a key ring, 50th anniversary key ring. It's not really coming out. What else have we got on here before I have to get some more stuff? Okay, some jewellery. Rachel was after something nice. And this, they had a couple of like mother-daughter type set stuff. So this one here, one side fits perfectly inside the other. This was 20, so it's 2 necklaces. And Rachel loves this. Alice is going to have half, she's going to have half, so that was actually really quite nice. Last thing I'll do before I get some more bits, Pandora. Rachel always gets something Pandora. She was split, wasn't sure what to get. There was a couple that she liked, but she wanted a park exclusive one. In the end, went for, if that ever comes out, it probably won't, it's so close. I don't know, maybe. So it's the Disney Castle, and underneath it has, if this comes out so close, it might not focus. Hello, focus on me. There you go, just about. It's got the 50 on there. So it's the only chance she's ever going to get it. So that's what we did. We purchased this one. I think it was 90. But she's not going to be able to get it anywhere else. She kind of liked the Millennium Falcon after she rode it, but that one isn't a park exclusive, so you can buy that at another time if she still wants to. Okay, let's get more stuff. Okie dokie. Right, the next lot of stuff. It's getting a little bit darker now because we've been here so long. Sorry about that. Okay, so for the most part, this is ride attraction stuff. That's kind of the thing that I really like collecting. So this is the transporter from Rise of Resistance ride. This was $15. Also the TIE Echelon, they call it. Also from Galaxy's Edge. You can have photos in front of both of these. Thought they're really cool. They are part die cast, part like plastic. 15, they're nice display models. Had to lose the boxes to get them home. Also it's the Guardians Nova Corp transporter. Again, $15. Mostly metal, but the ends are rubber. Again, nice little display piece. Quite liked it. Startle's vehicle. This was $7. I saw this was like a miniature little guy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. Is that focusing? Not particularly. Picture on the back might be better. Yeah, so that was really cool. Fell in love with that one. That one will stay in the packaging though. Buses, lots of buses. So we've got the transporter that you normally take, the cruise line one as well, and then the bottom one is the Disney Express, which is no longer a thing, but they're still selling it anyway because why not. And then the 50th buses, we did see a couple of around. Each one of these is priceless because they were free. Now I want to say they're about 20 each, give or take. Yeah, I like them, so I needed those in my life. Little vehicle here. Yeah. So brave little Alice went on test track. She loved it. So this one I think was 10. She's been playing with it, bless her. I already have one of these, so that's why I was fine with her just having the one. Then a couple of plastic looking toys, but you know, it's what I do. So here we have Stitch in the main train that goes around the park. Unfortunately that wasn't working when we were there on our visit. Attraction vehicle of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. As I say, we love this attraction. So this toy was an absolute must. It's a pullback toy. I think it was quite cheap as well. I think that was 10. Another one as well. Dumbo attraction with Mickey and Minnie. Yeah, we love that. A Pirates of the Caribbean-esque one. Doesn't look like the ride vehicle, but you know it's Pirates of the Caribbean, so I had to have it. Again, I think that was 10. And then you want to show this one as well? So can you remember what this ride's called?
People Mover.
It is the People Mover. And it's got the doors that open as well, like the ride. You could buy several, I mean it's got the hooks to hook several together, however Mickey and Minnie are in every single one, so it doesn't make sense for a whole train of Mickey and Minnie's, but still it's quite cool. What else did we get? Aha, you love this one. You want to pass me these ones? You want to come in? Can you show her? So, what are these from? Okay, this is from Remy's Ratatouille ride. Depending on the ride, you get one of these two vehicles. On our 2 rides, we got one each, so we had to get one of each. They were $15 each, and when they are going, they move around in all kinds of ways, like the actual attraction, until they bump into something and change direction. So these were a bit of fun. We played with these in the hotel, didn't we? Yeah? What else did we get? Oh, did you want to pass me those ones down there? Yeah? How the magic happens. Here we go. Okay. So this one again had to lose its box. Slinky Dog Dash. Look at this one. So this is $20. So Slinky pulls back in there, and then you press fire, and away he goes. Ride vehicle is really cool. It looks just like the launch pad of the ride. So you know what? That's one of my favourite things I saw the entire trip. So that was a must-have. Another one here, a ride vehicle, alien swirling saucers. We love this one. Comes in 3 different colours because they are different coloured vehicles on the actual ride. We bought one. There's no point in me getting all 3, he says. But he only bought one. But yeah, I really dug the ride attraction vehicles this time. There's quite a few, and I really enjoyed collecting those. You done now? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What else can we find? Okay. Well, let's do a couple more things we've got up on here. So this was a 50th bow for Alice. She hasn't worn it yet, but that's quite pretty. We like that. Yeah. Another button here. So this is the Disney Conservation Fund at Animal Kingdom. If you donate any money at all, you get a badge that says Hero and Disney will match any money you donated, which is a really good thing, isn't it? So Christmas decoration here. This is $22 though. $22 without tax. So this is our hotel. Again, it's a mixture of all 3 hotels of the All Stars with Mickey hanging out the top. We had to have that one, although quite expensive. Okay, so what have we got here? Right, so Epcot Food and Wine. They have a little search hide and go squeak, I believe it's called. So Remy's Ratatouille. The new ride is open, so Remy is the head guy along with Figment. So around each part of World Showcase, there is a little Remy hiding with some fruit or veg, and you go around, you find him, you then use the sticker, stick it on, and then once you've done that, they will give you a cup of your choice. Now it's not free, it costs was it 10 I think to do it? And then you get a choice of cup. So there's Tiana, there's Remy, there's a Mickey one, and I want to say Figment is the 4th one. So yeah, that was a little bit of fun. Another thing Alice got for free was called Kid Stop. So a bit like the Wilderness Explorer, you go around to each one of the countries and you get a little sticker, and then once you complete all of the countries, you get a postcard that says I went round World Showcase, which was good. So we're back again, but obviously if you're watching this, we never left, but we've got more stuff. Okay, so 2 things, 2 caps, Walt Disney World 50th, and 1 more little ears. They will never be worn again. Took you by on holiday, eh? Anyway, okay, next thing. All right, lanyard. This might be used. This is practical. So it has a bunch of things, and the castle at Walt Disney World 50th. Yeah, that's the whole reason I went, was for the 50th. So needed this. I want to say it was again like $20. It'll be used at some point. Lucky I had a lanyard at work and whatnot. So a hanging decoration that didn't break, which is what we like. This was 30. Make that out. It's got the castle inside. Walt Disney World's 50th. 50th on the bottom. The lighting's not getting great as we get later into the night. But that's quite pretty. That'll go on our tree. Hopefully Belle won't break that at some point. Yeah. Okay, let's put that behind us. Let's not break that. Okay, so I said about pop vinyls, and obviously everyone tearing their hair out because I removed some boxes for the exclusive, but here we go. I've done it again because I needed the space. Mickey from Mickey's PhilharMagic. Love the attraction. That was $15. Who else we got? There we go. It's the dog with the key from Pirates of the Caribbean. We like that one. See, I'm keeping hold of these, so I don't mind that there's no box. There's no value for them. They're just personal to me. Space Mountain. Mickey Mouse there. They have another Space Mountain. This one was Mickey and the Space Mountain attraction itself. Because I already had Mickey in the ride vehicle, I could have done without that, but it came as a set. So there's another one. We like that one. Also, oh, look at this one. Now this one I kept the box because I thought, you know what, I love it.
It's ginormous.
It is Mickey and the castle. Mickey's in his iridescent costume. If you look at the back, 50th emblazoned. It's special. My only disappointment with this is that it hasn't got anything on the castle that's 50th. It's not coloured like what the 50th castle looks like. Hence kind of why I've kept the box really, because otherwise it just looks like what the castle looks like normally. I'm guessing this was in design well before they knew what the castle was going to look like. I still had to have it. A couple of other random bits. 50th book, Mickey's Adventures. It goes through scenes and areas around the park, which is what I really loved. I don't think Alice has seen this yet. So like Tomorrowland Speedway, look, Alice loves it. Got like the Runaway train and Big Thunder Mesa boat. Got the castle, Jungle Cruise. That was really cool, and I think that was, what's that, $6. You know what? That's well worth every penny. One of the better value things that I've had. Alice now wants to look at that, so I've now lost that. Now this here, this is huge. This was the escape pod in Rise of Resistance attraction. Now this was quite expensive. I think it was $80. It has a bunch of sound effects. If I can find where the button is. That's where the button is. I accidentally pressed the button. There we go. Okay, so it lights up. See what tough it is. Trying to restart. And it also lights up at the back. So it's pretty cool. Not only that, the door comes down at the back and out slides. This is the greatest showing I've ever shown. And I apologise for that. The vehicle actually comes out, and so does the droid out of his actual vehicle. So it's the ride vehicle, although it's a 3-seater on the actual ride, and the little droid R5 who goes in the front. This is really cool. Rise of Resistance is a fantastic ride, and I love toys and things like this, so it was a must-have. The box obviously went because that was huge in the suitcase, absolutely huge. Right, we've got anything else to show in this little thing? Oh yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this.
Oh, sort the band out. Let's put the band inside, shall we? So this is from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. The hat. I love it. It's really cool. Now, if anyone remembers the film, let's turn this on. I think that's on now. Remy controls the chef like that by pulling the hair. How cool is that? This was $40. And then if you press it again, nothing else happens. Oh, there we go. Goes to the sides. Yeah, both sides. And then if I press it again, we get some music. Yeah. And then if I press it a 4th time, I believe Chez Remy himself makes an appearance. Now this is cool. Is this cool?
Yes.
This is very cool. Yeah. I mean, do I need it? No. Gosh, what am I ever going to use it for? Not a thing, I think. But I really liked it. How long will it last as well? I don't know. But
100 years.
100 years. I wish that was true, but I don't think it is. Have we got anything else here before I grab some more? Oh, can you grab that one thing there?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
This I did purchase before I went away, but it was available whilst we're out there. So just in case you haven't seen one, it is Walt Disney World's 50th reproduction of the Little Castle. Again, like the pop vinyl, the castle isn't actually that reflective of what it currently looks like for the 50th. It really should have had the 50th emblem on there, but it's still really cool. I'm in two minds about building it or not, because I love the packaging and the fact it's all 50th emblazoned, so it might remain like that, but we shall see. Okay, right, Alice wants to show the first thing here. Go on, show it. What have we got? Yeah, it's Crush and Squirt, little toy. She loved the Crush's talk. Yeah. So she wanted that. I can't say no. Another thing Alice really wanted from Pandora is a packet of a bunch of the creatures from Avatar. Don't know if you can make that out. That was 13. It comes with 10 creatures, which actually, for value at Disney, isn't that bad. Is that a yawn or are you excited?
I'm excited.
Okay. Are you going to take that? Good girl. All right. Alex got a bubble wand. Every child needs a bubble wand. This one lights up and does bubbles. Now I've emptied the bubbles so it won't make any bubbles, but at least colours up. And it also has, if I turn it on, it lights up there. And you see all the Mickeys. And they all light up around there. So this was quite funky. I think it was 20. You want to put that in your room?
Yep, yep.
Good girl. Yip, yip. Rachel likes the pens. So these are 50th emblazoned pens. They were $20 for a set of 5. It's 6. I can't read or see apparently. Rachel wanted this tumbler at 22. So this is a Free Caballeros. She loves the Free Caballeros. We've got a couple of t-shirts already. The lovely boat ride in Epcot. She really likes that one. Another thing Rachel got is a Small World lanyard and extender. She loves this little pouch there. This was 22. Ooh. As you can see, stuff kind of adds up quite quickly. Okay, what else have we got here? So this is a gift for somebody. This was a Haunted Mansion. I don't know if you saw my Universal one earlier in the vlog. So this is the Haunted Mansion ride. They also have Tower of Terror. They have the train. They have the gate entrance. They have the castle, Cinderella's carriage. They have a bunch of these. But I think I'd have varying degrees of success just of how difficult they are. Right, hats.
I can't see.
You can't see.
That's better.
You probably saw us wearing these in the vlogs. We had Donald and Pluto. We didn't see them again until a couple of days into the holiday, and then they started coming out. So obviously it was just a late stock arrival. 25 each, maybe.
Maybe.
They were cheaper than I was expecting, anyway. I needed this,
I need this.
and then Alice needed that. So you can't argue with that, can you? No.
Mummy's just not got one.
And Mummy didn't want one, no. She had her own thing. She had the ears, actually, which I haven't shown yet. Another thing Rachel wanted was pop socket. I haven't quite come to grips with what it is, but apparently it goes to the back of your phone to hold it up or to hang on to. She liked this one because it had the castle on it. This was 17. There was one that was black that said the 50th that she really wanted, but that also came with a $50 price tag, and she thought better of that. Right, some postcards for Alice's collection. So we have a moving one. Unfortunately, it's still in its packet, so it's a bit difficult to tell. But of Pandora, she liked that one. I think that was $3.50 for that one. Another $3.50 lenticular one, the 50th. She's made a load of these, like written out, and have sent them to people. So some people might get these. I'm loving the heat in Florida. We bought this at the airport as we left. Yeah, yes, it was that hot. This one was only 95 in the Japan pavilion. It was quite nice. And then another 50th postcard that we bought. That's another pretty one. And we also purchased a photo album. We don't buy many photo albums anymore. Most things are online, but it was pretty. I normally buy one of these every 5 years. I mean, inside is a nice glossy 50th. You even got a pen, which I didn't realise at the time, with 50th on it, and it's got the pages with the castle, and you can write a little memory on each one. So I really like that. That was 30, and I think well worth the price that we paid for it. Last thing of this set, bag. Loungefly, everyone buys a Loungefly. Is it a Loungefly? It is Loungefly, yeah. And it's the 50th. Rachel wanted it. Yeah, she wanted another memory. Yeah, looks cool. Right, we're still going. We are still going. All right, we found another patch, Lion King patch. It hasn't got Disney World on it, but Rachel wanted it. That was $10. Mints. Well, we only found these once. I thought, you know what, we'll buy a little packet. And then we went, oh, you know what, these would make great gifts. We never found them again. I think they're only 5. So because we only found one, that'd be great. Okay, cooling misting fan. Vital for holiday, if it works. Spins around, put water in it, keeps you nice and cool. Ooh, don't take my fingers off. This was 25, I believe. Now, we bought it, it was really useful, and then for some reason it started leaking out of here. So we went and took it back and said, look, what can we do? They just gave us a brand new one. See, it's all tied up and still there. And then we didn't use it the last couple of days. So it's brand new in the end. I don't know, gift or memory, I'm not sure, because we didn't technically use it. Or not that one anyway. So things Alice liked. So Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It doesn't actually say it on the ride or anything, but in the second movie they go through portals and they do some Come on, if you squeeze it correctly, the eyes will pop out. I can't do it very well. There we go, eyes come out. That's horrific. And they kind of do it in the ride. So she really liked that. So that was for Alice. Alice also bought a 50th Minnie. She's winking. She hasn't lost an eye. Came with a bunch of accessories, but I'm not going to bother showing you all of those. And then Alice wants to come in with her teddies. Come on in. So what are we going to show first?
This one.
Okay, so this one, and can I have Minnie as well? Yep. Okay, so they do at the Animal Kingdom in the dinosaur area, you can win toys. Alright, so like arcade games, like throwing a basketball, tossing a hoop, or winning a horse race kind of thing. These, we won, one of them, which one did it? This one was tossing a ball into a comet vortex thing, and I won that one. And then this one was we were punching little dinosaurs, weren't we, with a wacky stick, and Alice beat me, so she won this one. So that was really cool. So effectively that cost me $6, that one cost me $12, because obviously I had to play against Alice. So we really liked those, didn't we? What else did you get? Numios. Big in Japan. You can get a bunch of little characters that you can dress up. So this one is Marie. And she got a bunch of little outfits for her. This is the little Rain Mac one. So Marie herself was 20, and then this little coat ensemble was 13. And then we also bought things like spirit jerseys. So this is a Pride spirit jersey, and this is a Halloween one. But these were 22 each without tax. Scale with my finger. 22 each. Yeah, making the monies. Anyway, okay, all right, okay. And we got Grogu. Now this is actually Rachel's, but Alice will probably steal it. It comes with a bum patch. No, actually, what it's meant to be is you're meant to put it under there, like so, and then you put that on there. And if you get it right, it stays on your shoulder, and you walk around the park like do 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 do. They have a bunch of them. There's Tinkerbell. There's a Porg. Chimney Cricket. That makes most sense, I think. Yeah, they're quite funky. Yeah, they're just a cool thing. Is that everything we got there before we grab more? Oh no, one more thing that we grabbed. This here. So I finally got Alice on Flight of Passage. Yeah. She was big and brave and she did it, and I said if you do the ride, I will bribe you and buy you something. Now fortunately this was one of the cheaper things she could have had, so that's good. And this is technically a little banshee. I'm not going to put him on the bracelet just for ease, but this little banshee, once you turn him on, he'll move his arms, make him slightly less freaky. You can kind of like stroke his back, and then you got a little bit of a grub food. You want to do it? Yeah, and you just kind of make some noises and stuff. If you're in the vicinity of some others, they also interact with them, but obviously once you leave the box, that's not a function that comes use for anybody. Okay, next up, this little guy, Dinorama. So the Mickey and Minnie that she won, they were really cool, but I really wanted this guy. This guy is at the entrance of the arcade area at Dinosaur. I really wanted him. I found out that you needed 5 people to play in order to win this. So we entered me, Rachel and Alice against 2 little kids. Probably shouldn't have done because they were tiny. And then I just beat the hell out of them to win this. Yeah! I don't care, I really wanted it. The kids played afterwards and the kids did win, so I don't feel horrific about it. But yeah, I had to beat 2 little kids to get that one, but hey ho.
And me.
And you, yes I know, but you already won 2, so it's fine.
I know.
Here is a multicoloured Mickey pen. Inside, it has like 20 different colours. I don't know if you can see that. That is really cool. Alright, I actually suspect it won't last very long before it breaks, and there's probably not much ink in it, but the idea of it's really cool. Another Lego set that came out I was happy to buy. The Haunted Mansion. It's an actual miniature reproduction of the Haunted Mansion of Disney World. On the back, it recreates a couple of rooms. Loved it. It was $40, I believe. Yeah, just super cool. I'd seen it online over here. I was going to buy it, but it was bought with dollars, so it's like fake money. So it's not free, but it felt a lot better than buying it when I got home. Okay, a hoodie for Rachel. Rachel tried a bunch of like spirit jerseys, but didn't really like the feel of them. But she fell in love with this one. 50th and blazing, like mustard colour. Not only can the hands go all the way through, there's a zip at the front as well, which is really quite neat. This was $60, and it's got a nice 50th on the back. Rachel loves that one. Another t-shirt Rachel bought as well is, it's a bit funny really, I conquered It's a Small World. Now sometimes when you go to like Thorpe Park and stuff, you see t-shirts like this for some of the big attractions, but you know what, we survived It's a Small World with all the goodbye sayings and stuff on the back, so that's really quite wicked. It was $25. Rachel was well pleased with that. Another thing we bought, this one's a gift for somebody. Starbucks range. I was there set 50th Magic Kingdom. Really cool little bag. Now, if you went to Asda's or Tesco's, this is a couple of quid. If you go to Disney World, this is $28. Yeah. People wondering where the budget went. Things like that. Okay. 2 gifts for people. We haven't seen them as yet, but they wanted really large t-shirts, nice big and baggy. So these are just $25 a pop. Nice t-shirts just for them. Right, what have I got in my bag? Oh yes, Coca-Cola, massive sponsor of Disney World. All of their Coke products are advertised absolutely everywhere. And I'd seen these online and I was like, I must get these. So I did. So I got the set. So there is a set of 5 and I did get one as a present. So there is these. These were $5 a piece. And they are iridescent at the bottom with a 50th logo. 50th logo at the top. And then there's a park specific one. So that one with the 50th at the bottom, slightly different colour. But with the park on that one. Oh, got the Epcot ball on this one with like a bluish colour. We've got kind of a greener one for Animal Kingdom. Kind of a yellowy orange one for the Tower of Terror. They're really cool. They were just full fat Coke. It was really weird. I don't normally drink full fat Coke, but it's the only way to get them. It cooled you down. It's a nice little cheap little present and I'll have them on display. It's a bit weird, but I like them. Right, we're getting close to the end now, guys, if you're still with us. Okay, so I said about Coca-Colas. Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge Coca-Cola. So this is a Sprite, this is a Diet Coke. And this is a normal Coke. They look like the thermal detonators from the movies. I really love these. These were, I think these gone up to $6 each if I remember rightly. I already have a set of them, only because I had friends that were very gracious and brought me some back when they went. But I needed my own set, so these are really wicked. Alright, what else did we get? Okay, so Rachel didn't get a hat, but she did get a set of 50th ears. They've got Loungefly on the side and Walt Disney World 50th on the other side. 35, maybe 40, I think. But she wore them every day. She loves them. They made them back in one piece, so that's wicked. Right, let's talk about coins. Now, I did the Universal coins earlier. We have a lot. Now, again, they're not really going to come out on camera, so I'm not going to bother showing you. However, I will tell you a tip. So these are $1 each. Again, don't need a coin. You just use your card or actual physical money to get the coins out. But a couple of tips. One, there's 50th coins. I'm going to try very quickly see if any of these come out. Will they focus? Will they focus? Are you too close? Not really. But there's a bunch of images with the 50th ones. They're really cool ones to collect. But the machines are obviously $1 each. But here's a tip I've discovered. So some of the machines have 4, and if you tap your card, you'll get $4. You get all you pay $4, you get all 4. Sometimes they have 10, and you'll pay like $5 and you get all of them. However, there are machines that have 8 that also charge you 5. But I swiped my Revolut card for the first 8 and it came up as $1.50. And I went, that's a bit weird. That can't be right. So the next set of 8 I came across, let's give it a go, $1.50. I then spent the next 7 days at all 4 parks and Disney Springs as well, actually. And for every single machine that had 8 pressed pennies at it, I swiped my Revolut card and I only got charged $1.50. This is the cheapest thing I bought in the entirety of Disney World, which meant we got over 100 coins at absolute peanuts. So we filled up the books really easily. It's a great gift, really cheap. I found some other people that were doing coins at the same time. I told them the same thing. They gave me the thumbs up. They went and grabbed some too. So if you're going soon, give it a try. Try your machine. If the first machine comes up and it's still charging only 150, keep going. Because I asked the cast member, I felt would get a bit guilty after the first couple. Was like, look, I'm being undercharged. Didn't have a clue. Said just get on with it, enjoy. So I have got loads. Right, autograph book. We got this at the airport in the Disney shop because we were like, we don't want to miss out. So Alice chose this one, and it is filled with autographs that we got. We got like Mickey and Minnie and stuff. If you watched any of the vlogs, you would have seen like Cinderella and whatnot. Donald Duck is number one. I'm going to finish on that one. It's got space the other side to put pictures, so we will be doing that. As a heads up, some of the characters that you can meet, like Olaf, only give you cards like this. You can meet BB-8, obviously doesn't sign. Chewie doesn't sign. Darth Vader doesn't sign. If you meet Stitch or Buzz, they also don't sign. They're like kind of distance meet and greets. So the autographs books are great, but they're more difficult to get any autographs in it. You'll end up with multiple Mickey and Minnies, who are much easier to find than you are on some of the more difficult characters. So maybe just queue up for the pictures, save the money there. Okie dokie, next lot. So, Galaxy's Edge Christmas ornament. It's a bit of Galaxy's Edge with a Millennium Falcon. I love this. The price on it has $27. I didn't begrudge paying this, to be fair. My only disappointment is I know that there is a bigger model of this that is kind of like a standalone, have it on your side, and I couldn't find that anywhere. So this one I'll have to do for now, and I'll keep an eye out on like online and stuff, and if I see it, I'm going to pay the money because I really wanted it. One of the best value things I saw the entire holiday was this figure collection set. Now, there's Mickey with his 50th base iridescent costume. This is the costume he wears in the opening parade, and if you meet him. But it also comes with Minnie, Donald and Daisy, Pluto, Goofy, and Chip and Dale. And all of these were for $20. And bearing in mind some of the prices I've told you, that's one of the cheapest things I thought I found. They look really cool, the quality is really good, and like I can have these on display remembering the 50th, and it's cost me peanuts relatively compared with other stuff. So that was spot on. I enjoy that, and I highly recommend it. If it's something you want to buy, if you want to stay away from buying all of this toot, that's one thing I would buy, remember the 50th. I'm going to show you a couple of things now that are presents for people. So look away now, Kim. Tutti Frutti lollipop from my dad. He loves Tutti Frutti. It's a bit random, but he'll break it up, use it as like individual sweets perhaps. Well, maybe not these are gifts, we just give them to random people, but free coffee sachets in the hotel. Got a bunch of those, so we don't drink coffee, but I'm sure people that we know will like a couple of those. I say these gifts, there's not many in here. We've got some German friends. So there's can't really make that out very well. A German Christmas decoration there from the Germany Pavilion and Epcot. Another thing here for my nieces. Two little minis, yay! Yeah. I think that was it in that bag. Okay. Alright, is that everything from that lot? I think that's everything in that lot. Yeah. Right. We're almost there. Yeah, I did. So a couple of switches that Alice turned out that she liked. Little unicorn pop things. Just like sticks of rock really. $6. She enjoyed that, so I bought a second pack for her to bring home. Also this rock stick candy. She's already had one that she's enjoyed. Again, to rot her teeth, $6 again. Yeah, all packages of sweets are $6 regardless of what you're doing. Bags. So you've got your normal throwaway bags, but they also did your collectible keepsake bags. So I think this one was $2, I believe. So you got 50, all the 50 gold statues on the other side. This is a small bag. The next one comes up to the medium, Mickey, Minnie and the Castle, with the 50th on the back. I believe this one was $2.50, I think. And then there's a larger one as well. Massive, with lots of the attractions and centerpieces around the parks, and the 50 on the back. I want to say that one is $3. I could be wrong slightly, but they're not too far off. Another thing we bought, found this right at the very end, 25 is a, oh, Alice has been, you know, she's ruining one of the surprises. So this here comes with a 50th pin and a nice little hanging mat for your pins. So this will definitely be used by me. Really love this. Yeah, it's going to be filled up with pins, love that. What else did we get? Okay, so a couple of Galaxy's Edge things. Wait. So we found Wishables. So these are blind bags where you get a random teddy inside. We saw 2 of these. Alice wanted one, I wanted one. She got herself a Porg. And I got Hondo from the Smuggler's Run attraction. So I was happy with that. I would have wanted either Hondo or the Millennium Falcon itself. So yeah, can't be begrudging too much. You want to steal it from me?
No, I wanted
The Falcon?
Yeah.
She wanted the ship. Okay, so I let her down. These were 15 each. They're quite tiny for the price, but it was a bit of fun. This Porg mug, we got this from the Cantina. The drink was 36, I think. I think you may have, I was going to say me pulling a funny face in the video. I don't think it was that drink, but the other drink we had with the little balls and it was kind of frothing up was to be served in this. But what they do is they give you the drink in a see-through one, and then they give you this wrapped up to take home. Got Galaxy Edge first edition on the back, on the bottom. Yeah, that was quite cool. So drink was expensive, but you get this for free-ish. So yeah, that's quite cool. Okay, Alex, come in with your lightsaber. So Daddy built one, and Alice wanted one as well. So if we flick it,
I want to press it.
can you press it?
Where is it?
Where's the button?
There.
There we go. So this was 30, which I thought wasn't too bad a price. And they went through the process. There's a lot of parts, lots of colours you could have, and you really enjoyed it, didn't you? And we had good photos together, so we enjoyed that. We'll have a photo in the dark in a minute, yeah? Yeah. Okay, I think we've got one more set of stuff to show you, pretty much. Right, so next up is Alice's Joy she made at the Joy Depot. This little guy, get his legs ready, and then you can drive him. So Alice has a controller, you want to press some buttons? So this was $100 to start with. Yeah, $100 plus tax. It's really cool. I don't know if you saw the videos of him interacting with other Joys, which was really fun. You could also get the unit as well. And then once you build it, you can buy custom parts. So she wanted some custom parts. So these gold bits are an add-on. They were another $12. Same on these gold bits in the back. And then also I bought rocket boosters, which were another 12, which make little rocket booster noises, but they're currently in another bag. But yeah, expensive, but you really enjoyed playing with it, didn't you? And to be fair, it was one of the highlights of the trip, so I can't begrudge it. Belle hasn't seen this yet, because I think Belle will attack it. Yeah, give me that face. Okay, now it's Daddy's lightsaber. So I don't know if you saw me build the lightsaber. It was a cool experience. I think it was $230 plus tax. So you get this lovely little packaging to take it home in, and the lightsaber itself. So you get a choice of 4 different types of unit, and then once you've got them, you get like a choice of a couple of different ends, a couple of different parts of this, a couple of different on-off buttons, a couple of bits of these pieces as well, depending on which one you do. So there's one that's like power, so the dark side comes with completely different sets of pieces. Yeah, really cool, interactive. I loved it. Obviously a little button. You can turn the light off, Alice?
Yes.
Just gonna turn the light off. I don't know how well this is coming off, but this is green. Yeah, so cool. Got the lights. Yeah. If it bangs, don't break it. Anyway, maybe it doesn't bang too much. Anyway. You want to turn the light back on?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yip, yip, yip. Hello. So that was really cool. Loved doing it. I had photos in front of the Falcon. I wanted to do it for my birthday, so I did. The other thing you can do is inside of the lightsaber is a kyber crystal. So for those that know their Star Wars, a kyber crystal is what powers the lightsaber. So there's a green one inside the lightsaber right now, but you can buy different colours. So I bought the set. So there's a yellow one, purple, blue, white and red. All you got to do is you open it up, put another crystal in, it changes the colour. You may have again seen the photos that are completely different, but that was really cool. The only problem, like that's $17 before tax. So the 6 of them were over $100. Really cool, great to play with, but it means I've paid over $300 for one lightsaber. It was my birthday. I knew it was going to be costly, but heck, it isn't cheap. That's the problem with Galaxy's Edge a little bit. All the main things you want to do, like the cantina, build a droid, lightsaber, just cost you loads of money. So that one day was like a month's worth of wages. But you do it once, right? So I have 2 things left for you, both castles. So this one is the large kids one. This is really cool. Alice for scale. It's a big boy. It is a big boy. It comes with a bunch of figures, all from the 50th, although Alice has already lost Mickey and Minnie, so I'm trying not to freak out about that. And it comes with a teacups and Dumbo. So at the front you can change the colours of the castle, which we like, and you can also give it some fireworks. It's just a really cool playset. If I was to turn it around the back there, out she comes. So we have a monorail which they can play in. We also have a drop slide, because obviously if you remember the famous drop slide on the castle. There's also a lift that they can go up and down on. The gates open and shut. And then if you move this piece out here, you can put the ride attraction in like so, and then they can go round. So if you press the button, where's the button? Can you remember where the button is? Is that the button? That's the button. There we go. So the teacups go round. Yeah?
I want to get in. I want to get in.
Or we can take that one out. I stick Dumbo in, and Dumbo goes up and down. This was pricey. I think it was $100, but just a really cool play set for kids. If you can get it home, it's really cool. And then the other one is this model in here, and this is probably my creme de la creme thing. It's currently actually on sale on Shop Disney UK site for £140. In America, completely sold out now, but because people in the UK obviously aren't in America and aren't going to the 50th, they're not buying it. So if you have been to the 50th or you plan on going, it's well worth getting. Right, let's get this bad boy out, shall we? And here she is. Isn't she beautiful? An actual reproduction of the 50th castle as she looks right now. I love it. On the bottom with the 50th as well, part of Disney stuff. And if you rotate it, it is a whole 360-degree view of the castle. I love this. As I say, you can't get it in America at the moment, not that I've seen. But on Shop Disney at £140 is an absolute steal. But yeah, this is probably my greatest pride, other than I guess the lightsaber. So that is it. That is everything I can remember for that haul. That is much longer than I thought. But I hope you had fun seeing what we had, remembering the prices. Alice, stick your tongue out. No, she's had one of the Donald Duck lollipop, so her tongue has changed colour. Yeah, she should be going to bed now. It's complete darkness now from when I started this video, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Did we spend too much? Maybe. Is it going to be ages till we go again? Maybe. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed coming along with us. It's been a great 3 weeks. Yeah, there'll probably be some tip videos coming out soon, but for now, from Barry and from
Alice.
and from Rachel somewhere at work.
Okay.
No.